Guess what I just did? I blew up 200 fuses. Yep. Right here. This guy. Hopefully I'm streaming. I don't know if I am or not, so let me know if I am. My chat window message hack for YouTube works well, by the way. I don't even know what that means. Can you guys hear me? My little chat window isn't working, I don't think. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Can you hear me? I mean, am I going? Am I working? It says I'm live, but 0 watchers. Yeah, I blew up. I blew up 200 fuses like 10 minutes ago. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? I mean, I saw a yes, it works, but I don't know if that means your chat hack or if you can hear me. Can hear. Okay, cool. Alright, so yeah. So I just blew up 200 fuses right here. Right here. There's all of my packs. And of course, since they're so close together, I still had them hooked up. No video. Hear and see you fine. Alright, so some people can hear me and maybe some people can't see me. So I blew up 200 fuses. It is pack 2 and pack 5. I blew up all fuses on those. And yeah. I don't know. Because I'm a freaking dumbass, that's why. So I was trying, okay, so like a half hour ago, my computer that I'm on right now is having some like video card issues. So I got this old card here for free from my recycler. He didn't know if it worked, so I just tried it. It does not work. And I was getting kind of pissed at it. And I walked by and I hit a couple of the packs. And boom! Yeah, accidental short. Because I had them all hooked up like a dumbass. Well, so I've been doing a little video for all of the Batrium stuff right here on the desk. And of course I had them all hooked up, 48 volts. And I mean, I've been really careful the last, I don't know, week since it's been sitting up here. And just seriously, like 15 minutes ago, I kind of tripped and I hit one of the packs and it scooted over and I just blew up 200 fuses. So I gotta start soldering again. Oh, it was just your phone. Okay, cool. So I want to say hello and thank you for joining me. My YouTube page, I don't know how many people are in here yet because it's not refreshing, so I have no idea. I don't even know how many people I'm talking to. So everybody, thank you for coming. I don't know what we're going to talk about or anything like that. I just figured I could maybe do some more live streams, maybe like Friday nights or Saturday mornings. I don't know. I guess we'll kind of see how it goes. Alright, so let me see what people are saying. I was designing a cover to protect the faces of the fuse sides. Once I get a 3D printer, I can try and make one. If all good, can supply to stop. Yeah. So that would be another thing that I would need to do, which we already knew whenever I put it in the server rack. You know, it's been mentioned many times to put something in between the packs. You know, and it's still kind of in the plans for the future. I almost put some cardboard in between all these packs just so I wouldn't short them out because they're so close together. And I said, screw it, I'll be safe. And then of course you get pissed and walk by it and hit something. Shit happens, I guess, right? Yeah, so yeah, of course, whenever I get a 3D printer, I could probably make something. Show us the pack. Well, I mean, I have this other camera here, but it's not going to really show you much. But it is pack 2, this pack right here, and this pack right here. All the fuses popped. Must have been a nice loud noise. No, actually it wasn't. It was not very loud because I used those tiny glass fuses. Let's see. Let me see where I'm at here. So yeah, I mean, yeah, if I pulled out a pack, you probably wouldn't really see much at all. Clear jumbo shrink wrap. Yes, that would probably be almost the very best way. However, if you're drawing a lot of power from the packs, I mean, it's the heat. Unless maybe you could like poke holes or something on the top side. Or yeah, if you didn't like do it like a tube, maybe if you just kind of wrapped only the, I don't know, the front and back side with like heat shrink or something, tape, duct tape. Maybe I could just use duct tape. That would probably be the very best way. That way it can still remove the heat from the cells, I guess. But whenever I did that test, the live stream a while back, way over there, and I was pulling 72 amps roughly, the batteries didn't get warm at all, really. It was like 80 degrees room temperature. So you could probably, but again, I mean, since my cells are separated more than everybody else's, so I don't know if that has something to do with the cooling a little bit better, or if other people's packs are getting warm when they're using it. I have no idea. Oh, let's see. So I just realized my new pack is too big to fit inside the case I planned on. Guess I should have measured twice. You know what? That's like my entire life story. I never, well, I mean, of course I measure shit, but I seriously make everything up as I go. I don't really plan hardly anything. So I would have done the exact same thing. How necessary is fuses? I would say it is 100% necessary, because even when you are careful, which I typically am super careful because I don't want anything to happen, shit happens, and I just blew up 200 fuses. And if I did not have fuses, I mean, you could use the fuse wire, it would have done the same thing. It would have been a louder pop though. Since I'm using those glass fuses, I'm using the 0.5 amp fuses, and they pop at 2 amps. So technically I put 200 amps into my batteries real quick. And all you saw was just a little light flash, and that was it. It was done. Nothing you could do, but I am super glad that I had all of these fuses. Even if you had fuse wires, it would have done the same thing. So I 1000% believe in fusing your cells after today. I mean, I've already believed in that, but this just reassured the entire thing, because if I'd used like the wire I use on the negative side, I don't even know what would have happened. Let's see, physics. I did the same thing, but lucky for me, my e-skateboard was only 80 cells. Okay, now did you have fuses on those or no fuses? I used floppy drive cables as fuse wire. Floppy drive cables. Oh, okay, okay. It handles low current compared to resistor legs. They blew too easily. Okay. Oh, the resistor legs, they usually pop around, I don't know, maybe 10 amps on my little test rig over there. But it was a long time ago, so I'd have to recheck it. Why do you have the packs so close together? Josh asked. Okay, so I was videoing the Batrium install stuff. That's what all the gray and all this stuff is, and the Watchman right here, the first one I blew up. I was doing a video right here, so I don't know if everybody's ever actually seen the Batrium system being installed, or how it all works. I mean, I can install it now without blowing up the Watchman, so I was going to make a video of how it's all installed and everything. You can see it all right here on the desk versus like my power rack, where it's kind of, if you follow along in those videos, I mean, you'll get the idea of how it's all installed. But I figured if I made a video of everything right here, people could see exactly how it gets installed. The software part, I don't know hardly anything about that yet, because I seriously only had this hooked up for like, the other day when I was accidentally trying to screen capture and I started live streaming accidentally. So I've really only played with the software for like an hour, maybe tops. So I don't know anything about the software, but I can definitely install it without blowing it up now. Let's see. Put runners along the top and bottom so they slide in and out, but can't tip over if knocked. Well, whenever I do get a 3D printer and I put the packs back on the shelves, I kind of want to put a clamp or something on the edge of the packs so they cannot move. Not that it's going to be moving hardly ever, but just for I don't pop any more fuses if I'm doing something stupid. So I do want to make some sort of like C-clamp on the ends of the packs whenever I get a 3D printer. I don't know when that'll be, but boat shrink wrap tape. I use that on everything. Boat shrink wrap. That's a great idea. But do they have that boat shrink wrap in clear? I would say I would do clear because you kind of want to see the fuses, but even with clear you probably wouldn't be able to see if these fuses are popped. I mean, they're kind of difficult to see. Hopefully my screen is updating. I don't know if it is. I fuse every spot along the line to protect the last stage in the wiring. Yeah, okay. Fuse protects the cell. The pack has a fuse at the top to protect the cells, and so on. Right. Deepak, where is my grid tie inverter? You know what? I still want to do that grid tie inverter test, but in order for me to do that, since it's wintertime and I don't want to go up on the roof and like reconfigure panels to power that grid tie inverter, I need to make, I'm actually thinking about making a pack with these. And there's another guy, I wonder if he's in here. He said that he builds batteries, and he uses like the big wind turbine resistors, like 3 of them or so, and he's able to use a pack like this and run it into the grid tie inverter. So I might do something like that so I can do those grid tie inverter tests that I want to do, because I do want to plug it into a UPS and see if it works under a load and whatnot. So if it doesn't blow up, maybe I'll do like a giveaway with that too. No, the floppy blew too easily, so I changed. Oh, okay, my bad. I just read it wrong. So I changed 2 resistors. My YouTube video mentions about what happened. Are you doing videos now? Am I not like subscribed to your channel or something? Let me check. Go to channel. I'm not subscribed to your channel, so no, I had no clue. Alright, so I'm subscribed. I'm gonna watch your videos later or tomorrow. Okay, so maybe I just didn't know, or you didn't tell me. Because I think a while back you said you had a channel, but you weren't doing videos, and maybe that's when you were still in Australia. My pack is 10S 8P, but split into 2 5S 8P interconnects to the other half. 5S 8P, I bumped one into the other and totally discharge. Yeah. There's another guy that just put a comment on one of the videos. He left his little grid tie, or no, charge controller hooked up to his 12, I think it was a 12 volt pack. He was moving and he left it in the drawer, but the charge controller was still hooked up, and he drained the pack. He didn't short anything out, but he just drained the pack to like 5 volts. But I think he was able to recharge it again. You know, okay. Everybody knows I'm the murderer of names. So this one right here, it looks like, to me, I'm gonna say Arby. I'm gonna say Arby. Good morning. And I don't know what that says after that, of course. Maybe it says good morning. So good morning. Yeah, what time is it where everybody's at? That's what's kind of interesting. Because here it is 1:15 a.m. Let's see. Fusing far better than getting sprayed. Yes, with gaseous and molten copper or anything out of these batteries. Because I mean, I'm gonna keep them down here in my basement. So I mean, I want it to be as safe as possible. And these fuses, in my opinion, are awesome. I mean, I would recommend them to anyone. And what's great about these fuses, also in my opinion, everybody has their own opinion, which is great, is if you have fuse wire or just copper wire as a fuse, and let's say you are, for some reason, pulling some ridiculous amps out of it, or a cell is going bad, and the cell is pulling 10 amps, we'll say, that copper wire can get red hot and possibly cause some other type of fire. These fuses, I mean, everything's contained inside the glass, which is awesome. In my opinion. Again, this is all my opinion. Oh, the chat does. Oh, there's all the times. Well, hold on, let me get back up here real quick. Where would be the best place to get 18650s in the UK, Joshua? I don't know. I don't know how it works over there. But what I did for mine, I went on Google Maps and typed in PC repair or battery recycle, PC recycling, anything that had to do with batteries or recycling, you know, hospital recycling, all that kind of stuff. I looked it up on Google Maps and just started calling all those places and or going to them. That's what I did. And now I do get a lot of cells for free, but whenever I get them from my recycler, which is only like a mile away, I don't get a lot at a time unless they're medical packs, because he doesn't do anything with medical packs. He usually keeps most of his laptop packs because he likes to, I guess, reuse some of the computers or laptops, and he'll sell them on Craigslist or whatever. And so he usually keeps most of the laptop packs. But all the other ones I get for free. Actually, you know what? I get almost everything for free from him now. And I try to give him money sometimes and he won't accept it, so now I just give him ammo. He's got an AR, or well, he's got an AR-15 now and he's got an AK-47, so I give him ammo for either of the two. And he'll take that gladly. So I would look on Google Maps. I don't know how it works over there in the UK, but that's what I did here. Why don't you buy a $160 3D printer? If you could show me I mean, are they any decent at 160 bucks? Okay, well, here's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for Banggood to give me a 3D printer. Technically, that's what I'm waiting on. What 3D printer were you planning on getting? Let me get on Banggood. Hey-ya! Real quick. And there's a couple. See, whenever I first started doing this Banggood thing, I wasn't sure how the how it actually worked. And let me go to the website. I'm over here on my other screen, so give me 1 second to figure out where the stuff's at. They have 3D printers here, and I was just gonna pick one in the $200 range and go from there. And I'm waiting for it to reload here. Okay, I don't know how this is going to work. I'm gonna drag this over here, and then give me 1 second to fix it in OBS. Let's see here. I might have to make a new thing. Hold, please. Where'd my chat go? Chat, where'd you go? Alright, I'll leave that there for the moment. And let me bring this back over here. Let me figure this out and add another deal. Screen only. Display capture. Screen. Hopefully that works. Alright. Okay, I'm going to bring this over here. And we'll scroll down a little bit. Let me make sure everything is on the screen. Okay, I can't see the chat at the moment. Let me hold on 1 second. All right. Well, if people want to go to Banggood real quick, you know, it's just they've got some in here that I think would be okay. I think whenever I tried to request one, it was this one. I don't know if this is any good. This tarantula one. It's $2.59. I think it was this one. Let me scroll down just a little bit to make sure. I think it was that one. I believe it was. I believe I requested this one. The only reason I did that is because it does come with a couple rolls of stuff that you could at least practice with. I don't know if, you know, I don't know which 3D printer is good. So I requested one like this, I believe. I don't know if this is the exact one because it was a while ago. And that was at the beginning. So I could probably try to request one again. So yeah, that's the one I was looking for. And let me switch scenes here again. Okay, let me catch up on the chat real quick and see where we're at. Oh, that's the very top. I'm going the wrong way. Maslim asked a question very early for you. Yes, he did. I think it would be a pretty easy and cheap way to make the TP4056 charger. If you can find a 5-volt power supply that can put out as many amps as TP4056s that you got, I think that would be an awesome way to do it. And if you blow out a TP4056, super easy to change out, like he was saying, because you don't have to solder anything. That actually might be a really cool idea. I think there was one person on the Facebook page that did do something like that, and he might have had like 8 or 10, and it looked pretty cool. I would totally do that. Dale Marshall, Joe! Where are I? How much did your solar panels cost? I got my solar panels off of Craigslist. I'm not sure where you're at, but yeah, I got them off Craigslist. They're used, roughly 5 or so years old, he said, and I got them for $100 a piece. They are the Canadian Solar brand, and they're 235 watts a piece, so just over 1,000 watts. In the summertime, I'll say. Right now, I'll get maybe 400 or 500, because my roof is almost a flat roof, they say, and the pitch is nothing, and I didn't want to angle them because I didn't want to make shadows on the next panels behind it, which somebody did mention I could technically raise up the last set of panels, you know, so I could get a little bit more sun, which might be an option. I might do something like that. For this 10 kilowatt, it's not 10 kilowatt right now. This 10 kilowatt battery pack, you definitely need more solar than I have. If I leave my refrigerator on there in the summertime, it'll be just fine, but definitely in the winter time, I mean, I need more solar just for my house, because the angle of the panels is not good. So once I get more panels, I will be able to recharge these batteries a lot better. But I can run my refrigerator for like days on end with this pack right here. And then if I don't have sun, I gotta unhook it. Which I got that that thingy over there. Automatic transfer switch. See, that's how my videos go. I'll say something and then I see it in my head, but I can't say it. So my videos take a lot of editing. Oh, let's see, where am I at? Grisbang, what's up? Good to see you. 200 fuse. What? Yeah, okay, so if anybody else is new or just came in here, I blew up I blew up 200 fuses. I had all this, I had all the packs over here. I don't know if you can see them. Workbench only. Okay, so I had all the packs lined up over here, and everything was fine. You know, I was making a video for the Batrium stuff, and just like 15 minutes before I started the live stream, I hit, I don't know if you can see my hand. Nope. Okay, so there's a couple packs right here that I hit. I kind of tripped over the crap on my floor over here, and I moved one of the packs over into the other one, and it shorted out this pack right here and this pack right here. So yeah, I'm a big fan of fuses now. Big fan. Let's see. You and I need to talk over the phone sometime. Dale Marshall. Well, send me a message, a PM or something, and we can talk. Yeah, either YouTube. Yeah, probably YouTube. If you can find how to contact me within private message or an email, then we can talk. What's funny is people will ask me questions, hey, contact me, blah blah blah, or they want to contact me, and I tell them, I mean, I let everybody know, if you want to contact me, you have to go to the About Me page, and my email's right there. And I tell people to go to the About Me page, and I never hear from them. So I don't know if I don't know. Okay, in Seattle, 1116. Hey, my older brother is, well, I don't know where he's at. He's over there somewhere near Seattle. He could be in Seattle. Jared is, see, I'm going to murder everybody's names here. 8:16 a.m. Where are you at? Linux Pro is 2:16 a.m. Eastern Time. Dale Marshall, 2:16. J-Man, 11:16 p.m. So you're probably, where are you at? You're probably near me, or no, close to me maybe. Switzerland, 8:16 a.m. Is modified sine wave inverter is good for off-grid? You know, it can be. Some stuff does not like modified inverters. My 12-volt system that I had a 2500 watt inverter, which I still have sitting over there. That one's a modified sine wave, and I used that for like 4 years, and I ran my refrigerator, TVs, all kinds of stuff. And it just depends on the electronic that you plug into it. On modified, like tools and stuff, they don't work very good. I mean, they'll work, but you'll burn them out. I burned out it's not down here. I burnt out a angle grinder using it on a modified sine wave, but I kind of used the angle grinder for a long time. So I don't know if it was the modified sine wave or if it was just me using it for a long time. It was from Harbor Freight, which is a which is a super cheap store here for cheap tools and stuff. So it could have been a combination of things, but it just depends on the electronics that you plug into it. I think it can be okay. Of course, pure sine wave is obviously a lot better. And that's the only reason why I'm using a UPS, because I don't have money to buy a inverter. And I got all the UPSs for free, and those are pure sine waves. That's really my only reason for using the UPS. And I'm kind of glad I am, because I mean, I don't know how many other people are using a UPS. I mean, I've seen a few people, but I'm going to try to find out if it's a long-term option or not. It does pull a little bit more power at idle than a regular inverter, but I don't care. Really. Oh, Josh is 7:16 a.m. Mark Phillips is 2:15 in Atlanta. Ice Pipe 5:16 p.m. in Queensland, Australia. 8:16 in Belgium. Crypto Miner. Hey, what's up, man? Was that you that I put a comment on about the cat, or was that somebody else? I have two UPSs, 3000s, getting ready to make a power demons. Oh, okay, yeah. So we do need to talk. Get a hold of me. Been good. Hiya! Joe, send a link to the fuses, please. Let's see. Give me 1 second here. I think I've got those over here. I think. Where are you at? Come on, where's that? Okay. These, I'm gonna, what fuses would you like? I have a link for the 0.5 amp. These are on eBay. I'll just copy and paste all these, and you can pick which ones you want. I don't remember all of the. Oh, that might show up kind of funny. Yep, that's definitely going to show up funny. 1 second. Okay, I don't know how well this is going to show up on here, but I know the 0.5 is a 50 piece of fuses, and the rest might be 200 pieces. So I don't know how this is going to show up on here, but I'll put it on there. Those are all on eBay. And let me get my screen back up here. Nope, not that one. Okay. What size fuses do you need? Oh, did somebody ask for a fuse besides link to fuses? I hope. Yeah, was that what you were talking about? Was the glass fuses? I didn't even ask. I gave you links to the glass fuses. Let's see. Oh, picked up an X-Tar Dragon charger. It is a beast. It is a freaking beast. I love that charger. Awesome charger. Super awesome charger. And of course, after I put that video out, they were all sold out. So I don't know if people bought a couple from my video or if they were already sold out whenever I put the video out. But that video, this charger right here is the shit, by the way. It's kind of expensive. It's like, well, on Banggood it was like $94 or $5 or $6, but it does all kinds of cool stuff. Oh, let's see. Well, at least they did their job. Yes, they did, and I'm super glad that they did. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, I got a $2 well, I don't know if that's euros. I'm not sure what that equals, but thank you very much. I think that's my first one. Somebody, it was Brad. Brad gave me one for an example because I didn't know what Super Chat was, and he gave me one. But this is the very first one, so thank you very much. This is awesome. Okay, so yeah, I'm not doing push-ups because I'm not that out of shape. If there was something else I could do, I would do that every time I got a donation. I would do something, because there's a guy on Twitch that this guy, okay, there's a guy at my work that is a huge gamer, and he watches this other guy on Twitch. I don't know anything about Twitch. I just hear all from him. And he showed me this guy that I guess is ridiculous. He's a ridiculous gamer, and every time he gets a donation, he does this little chat, and there's some music that plays. It was pretty hilarious, so I'll have to do something like that. So thank you very much. Again, thank you very much. Oh my god, I am way behind. Alright, so let me see where I'm at. I just ordered a $170 TiVo Tarantula, and it's on GearBest. Banggood has it $10 more. Okay, well, when you get that, let me know how it works, because then I will have an idea. Because, I mean, I like the word tarantula. That was really the only other reason why I picked that one. And it came with the plastic shit in the roll. Look at Great Scott's video. He did a review of a really cheap Threnor. Okay, I am subscribed to him, so I will check it out. Deepak, your videos are awesome. Thank you so much. CR10 and Daniel, Tech and Repair isn't too bad, but a little pricey. Okay, for my liking, so I got the TiVo Tarantula, which I'm waiting for. Okay. CR10 and Persa 3D printers seem pretty good value from everything I've seen about them. Search for axial glass fuses on AliExpress. Yes, you can get them from AliExpress. They just take forever to get here. Alex, hello from outside San Francisco. Me and the wife, Sabrina. She wants me to tell you how much she enjoys your watching my outtakes. That is, well, thank you, because you know what? It was my wife's idea to put those out there. So, thank you. And thank her. And I think they're hilarious now, too. Some of them I just laugh my ass off. Because, well, I mean, I don't know how many people make videos like I do, but you'll be talking and you'll throw out just random words. And so I try to throw those in there too, of course, and all the ands and ums and some of the other stupid shit that I do. But thank you for everything. Lloyd, good morning, Joe. 1:17 a.m. and 36 degrees. We are. Let me see what we are. We are freaking cold here. It says 9 degrees here. No, I don't want to open with freaking Internet Explorer. Okay, so we're 9 degrees. Our real feel is 4, which is too cold. Oh crap! I am way behind here. Yeah, PSU, even a 250 watt power supply, 5 volt rail. That's easily 25 amps. Yeah, and it should say right on the power supply how many amps it'll do. And of course, if it says 25 amps, it's not going to put out 25 amps, but it'll be like maybe 20. Oh, there's Daniel for DIY Tech and Repairs. What's up, man? J-Man, what MPP charger and sine wave inverter do you have? Okay, I have the PCM60X charge controller. A lot of people have it. Daniel has it, Peter has it, and those were the main channels or the main information why I got that specific one. And I like it so far. I don't have any problems with it yet. I got it off eBay for $220. I think they were asking $250 or $240, and they have the make offer option. So of course you kind of lowball them, just like everything else. And I think I paid it was $220 for it from eBay, and it comes from Taiwan, I think, and it came seriously in like 2 days. So super good deal. It was $60 shipping though. So $220 plus $60, and I like it. And I don't have an inverter. I'm just using the see, look at that. I can't even talk. UPS. I'm using a UPS. It is a 3000 VA or 2700 watts, and I have maxed it out. And on my other little laptop, I have some software called Nut on there, and it said I was able to go over 6% over, so I was putting 106% through it, and it handled it just fine. And then I popped one of the little tiny circuit breakers on the back for the heater that I was using. But it works awesome. It works awesome. It might pull a little bit more amperage than an inverter, but it works awesome. Oh, where am I at? AliExpress. 30 amp solar charge controller PWM with display review. I don't know. I haven't been on AliExpress. I don't go on there too much, actually. Nestor, good morning. Does that mean you have to resolder all those individual fuses? Yes. Wouldn't a little temporary spark have been better? No, it would not have been better, because I bumped it, and whenever it does, it kind of welds itself together. So I had pack 5. I think it was pack 5. I'm looking over here. One of the packs welded itself to the other one, and I had to use a non-conductive piece of plastic, and I jammed it in there to break the weld. Yeah, so I'm glad I had the fuses. Maybe it would have damaged the batteries. Yeah, I think it would have damaged the batteries. And again, like I said, these are the 0.5 amps, and they pop at 2 on my little fuse tester thing. If I had to redo it, I would get the 1 amp fuses, because they still pop at 2 amps. The only reason I would get that is because there's just a tiny smidgen less resistance. That's it. But I'm still super happy with the 0.5 amp ones that I did get. Oh, let's see. I am still way behind. Yay, got my name murdered by Joe himself. Yeah, see? Oh, dance. I'm doing a dance. Let's see. Average Joe, I'm near San Francisco. I have never been to San Francisco. I've been to California, but I've never been there. Let's see. Modified will cost you more in the long run. Don't be a cheap ass. There you go. Thanks for the idea. Let's see. Let's see. Wow, my YouTube chat notifier works. A little hack, and it beeped at me. I don't even know what that means. I am. How far behind am I? Am I really far? Oh, look at that. I got another one. I'm doing a little dance. And I'm starting to get warm down here, too. Thank you, Angela. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. See, I need to figure out how to set up this whole OBS thing where it makes sound and it's got all the little crap, on here. So if I do get a donation, it will make a little noise, so I know right away, and then I can do a dance right away. So I will have to figure that out. I don't know how to do that. I'm not good with stuff like that, obviously, because I blow stuff up. In my opinion, I would spend a little bit more for a pure sine wave. Let's see. Andy Lee Robinson, 8:30 in Budapest, Hungary. I have had good luck with a reliable brand of pure sine wave. Which brand did you use? The DIY Tech and Repairs. I've been using UPS's long term, and it works. It doesn't draw much more than the MPP solar inverter. Wow, that is great to know. Awesome to know. Pure sine wave inverter fan doesn't seem to be working. Just started beeping at me. Ugh, no fun. Or fun. You should just change that fan. It's probably super easy. Let's see. Martin Van der Voort. Did I murder it? I'm also using a UPS for now, still building packs though. How big of a UPS are you using? Paul, I just ordered some of the 38120 honking big batteries that Jehu recommended to replace 12-volt batteries. Is there a reason you guys don't use these for your power walls? For me, I can just get these. I can get the 18650s. Actually, my very first Um, what are these? 26 650s? I can't even remember because I just got this little tiny pack of these 26 650s. I think that's what they are. Maybe like, what, a month ago? And this is the first time I've ever seen them. So I can really only get the 18 650s because I try to get everything for free, pretty much. So, I mean, of course, if he's got these, I will grab them. I try to grab any lithium battery that he's got, really. So that's probably going to short out if I do that. Don't want any more sparks down there. So yeah, I just try to get everything for free or super cheap. That's it. I really haven't spent a whole lot on this whole project, I guess. I spent more on the BMS, I think, than everything else. Yeah, that was the biggest purchase, but I'm super glad I got it because the BMS, the Batrium BMS, I mean, I don't know much about any other BMSs, and I don't even know a lot about the Batrium quite yet because obviously I blew up the first one. I am 100% sold on this BMS because it is my babysitter because, I mean, I have to go to work, you know, 5 days a week, and the wife isn't going to come down here and monitor the batteries. So, 600 bucks for a system that's going to babysit my batteries all the time is completely worth it to me. Let's see. 8 amp hours. 8 amp hours. 8 amp hours. I don't remember what we were talking about. Paul, they cost some more than free batteries. Yes, that is true. Hey man, haven't seen you on Discord DIY channel for a while. What's up? Where am I at? Where am I at? I'm still on lead crystal beta batteries, unfortunately. Learning curve. Love your videos. Thank you. I don't even know what a lead crystal beta. See, I'm murdering that too. Batteries are. Station 240, it is just me, or is Banggood's free trial system a pain to use? I honestly don't know because they contacted me and send me stuff. And of course I make the video and you get to keep it and do whatever you want with it after that. So I don't know how their free trial system works, to be honest. So what I would suggest is make some freaking videos and they will most likely contact you. I think. I'm hoping more places contact me because I like getting free stuff. I mean, especially like this stuff, which I might even actually do like a giveaway for a charger because I mean I really don't need all of these chargers. Maybe I'll do a giveaway for a charger too. Okay, where am I at? Dale Marshall, fun stuff. Let's see. Doing okay, crunching through a pile of 18650s. System admin, etc. Discord page is still open. We'll check in a lull in a little while, maybe. Cheap printers are cheap for a reason. The CR10 you can get really cheap if you get the simpler version. I bought the expensive one. Yeah, I mean, why not? I think you said you did pay a little extra for some extra options, so I would like to do that. You are so behind, Joe, like 20 minutes after. Oh my god, I am. Tarantula is a smaller version, you could say, than the one that you have. Have you looked at the EPF ever MPP controller? I have. There is some on Banggood, which is in my list of stuff to get. So whenever I get that, I will of course take a look at it. But I hear all good things about that one, so I would probably recommend it. Obviously, I've never had it before, but I hear and read good things about it. Oh, there you go. See, look at that. DIY Tech and Repairs. Works too. A similar version than the PCM and not that much cheaper if you need a bigger version. Okay, there you go. Upson makes a great solar charger controller. I have never even heard of that. Hey Joe from Arizona, what's up, Eric? By the way, have you had the AC on in the truck today? Yeah, it was, I had all the windows down, AC on. Jesus, it is cold here. I found, that's another one. I need to do a little dance. You know what, I should probably turn I have a fire over there. I should probably turn it down because I'm getting pretty hot over here. Let me turn it down real quick. I'll just turn it off. Oh, geez, this is awesome. I appreciate you guys doing all the donations. I don't know how it works quite yet. I don't know where it goes, but thank you very much. So, I'm going to try to get this OBS thing to make a song or something so I know immediately when somebody does do a donation. And thank you very, very much. I appreciate it a lot. I really do. Let's see. I found a setting video speed to 1.25x will help the live feed catch up to now if it gets delayed. The video speed to 1.25 settings. Are you talking about in OBS? Let me know. I'll see if I can adjust something. Oh, am I like, is the delay a lot? I don't really know how much the delay is. Average Joe, talking about explosions, I don't recommend lighting HHO gas off in a closed bottle. You know what? Well, I don't recommend it for anybody else, but I do light off bottles and balloons and trash bags of HHO. I did it a lot on the 4th of July. I started off with a small balloon, you know, maybe this size in the driveway, and it was pretty good. I had earplugs in, and you can feel the whatever you call it, the percussion, you know, the thingy. So after that, I just started getting bigger balloons, and then I started to like the 15-liter trash bags or whatever they're called, and I started blowing those up, and then I blew up a 55-gallon, the big black ones, the 55-gallon drum ones. I blew up one of those too, but you have to get really far back. And actually, what you can do to light those is you get a like a hose or a tube, a little tiny tube, like 20-30 feet long, and you fill up the trash bag or balloon from there. Well, I do the trash bag, not the balloon. You fill up the trash bag from the little hose, and it fills up way over there, and then you can light the tube. And since the HHO lights like that, explosion. Which I'll have to refix my hydrogen generator, and maybe I could do some videos on that too. Of course, I left it in the garage last year, full of water, and it froze again, so it split it open. I am using an APC 3000XL UPS-2. Oh, good. No original internal batteries, but the 4 external 55 amp hour lead acid crystal from Beta. Huh. Yeah, I mean, if I still had lead acid, I would use it. I would use anything really, especially if it's free. But all of the stuff that I get, it's usually battery free, except for the lithium ion stuff from my recycler. I've been buying the, I don't even know how to, I'm a murderer of names. Fang Pusan. I don't know, China. Solar charge controllers and reselling them here in the United States. I have sold over 50 of them and never had one returned. I'll have to look that one up. Alright, I'm going to write that one down real quick so I can look at that. Fang Pusan. That's what I'm going to call it. Alright, I got it written down so I can look it up. Tyler Robinson, me and the newborn are here now. Okay, so should I keep the language down for this newborn? I'm just kidding. Not really. I am kidding though. I did order one of those Banggood chargers that you recently reviewed, so they most likely saw a spike in sales, which should get you Oh yeah, it should, I hope. I mean, I think that's kind of obviously what they're going for. You know, they send out one item and hopefully you can sell some. I don't know. I haven't looked. I never look. I mean, honestly, I mean, I don't care, but I do care. For me, it's more or less testing out some stuff to find out if it works. And if it doesn't work, I'll let you know. I am super happy with all the chargers that I have got so far. There is another one in the list that I'm trying to get. I guess I'm not going to tell you what it is quite yet, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Do the Banggood chap. Yeah! But it's better if I have the kung fu fighting noises. Sales, not sales. Oh, okay, my bad. Are they pirate sales? Please say Aljan? Aljan? Yeah, that could be a game we could play. Let's have Joe try to pronounce words. Let's have Joe murder word day. How about that? Would 5 amp resettable fuses be too high for a breaker point? If you had resettable fuses, you wouldn't have to do a bunch of soldering, right, if you ever touch those packs together again. Are these okay, are they like the Pico fuses? Is that what you're talking about? Because if you're talking about the Pico fuses, I wouldn't suggest using them, because if you have a problem, you'll never know because you can't see the fuse, unless it's another fuse that you're talking about. But if it's a Pico fuse, I would not use it, because you can't tell if it's popped or not, even if it's reseatable. So if one of your cells are going bad and it's pulling, you know, 5 amps somehow, I mean, obviously it'll pop. I mean, I don't really know what it'll do with those resettable fuses, but you won't know. So that's why I like the fuses that you can physically see. Even though these, you almost have to use a frickin' microscope to see them, but you can see them. If you've popped them, you can tell. They're black on the inside. Not much of a delay here in Arizona. Okay, that's good. He means delays in YouTube servers or his internet. Change YouTube playback speed to 1.25. Okay, well, okay, you mean like in the YouTube page? In the settings on YouTube? Oh, on your guys' end, maybe. Not my end, but your guys' end. See, I don't even know how to do that. No clue. Not no BS for users to set playback speed with the YouTube settings icon in the bottom right tray. It reverts back to normal speed when caught up. Oh, okay. Filled up a gumball with the HHO the other day. Nice. Did you let it explode? And how did you let it explode? You can buy the China guy at AliExpress. All right, I will look on there. AliExpress. AliExpress. Got it written down. Quite expensive if you got a couple thousand cells to fuse. Yeah, that would be another thing for the resettable fuses. I don't know how. I mean, I don't know which ones you're talking about, but yeah, I mean, here's 1,400 cells right here, and I bought 2,000 fuses for like cheap, super cheap. I don't even remember how much I paid. It was not much at all. Tip, shift, and that little thingy right there, and shift keys change playback speed. Oh, okay, well, see, there you go. I'll probably forget that here in 5 minutes though. I tried to share the link to the fuses I found on Banggood and eBay, but YouTube blocked me. Yeah, you have to, let's see, maybe, yeah, you have to be a moderator to post links. Maybe type in the name here, if you can do that, and I'll look on the Banggood page, because I think I still got it open somewhere. Yeah, type the name in there and I'll look them up. And And as Joe said, don't use automatically reset fuses on cell. Yeah, I wouldn't do that, in my opinion. Especially if you cannot see them. Yeah, the problem, cell with consternating trigger, the resettable fuses, and eventually burning down the pack. That was a big word. I did not pronounce it. I just skipped it. The resettable fuses and eventually burning down the pack. Oh, consistently. There you go. See, if I just kept on reading. Not to mention the pico fuses have thin wires, so you could still melt that. Yeah. Yes, correct. I'm going to show that. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, eBay item. Okay, I'm going to look that up. 1 second here. eBay, where's my eBay page? Does it not let me do it? Hello? Okay. Oh, see, that's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd use that on each cell. For one, it's $3.53 each. I mean, you could use it, but I mean, in my personal opinion, I wouldn't use it. Because then you got to figure out some way to actually mount that fuse onto the cell. And, you know, I mean, it's going to take up more room too. Unless you maybe somehow put them sideways. I'm not sure. I don't think I would use those. In my opinion, though. That's my opinion. I lost my stuff. Alright, Andy Lee Robinson. What is this link? Where does this go to? Name on Made Good. Fuses. 5. Okay. Copy that one. Let me move that guy. Paste. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, well, those, yeah, 5 to 30 amp. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's going to take up a lot of extra room, and again, in my opinion, I don't think I'd use them, but I don't know if you could tell if they're actually, you know, fused and they're open circuit. I don't know if those ones even have a way to tell. I mean, in my opinion, I wouldn't use them. Let me get my page back up here so I see where I'm at. Oh, I got somebody typing to me on Facebook, I think. No, I don't. Okay. Sorry. Where's my OBS at? Where'd it go? Alright. Not for cell level fuses. No, don't use such. And way too expensive. Correct. Yeah. Way too expensive. I need to find a supplier of free 18650s over here in Seattle. It's first come, first serve. I think everyone here uses 18650s on almost anything that they will fit in. Too poor to buy the bat I need. You know what? I am too. And I'm sure, I mean, I think there's a couple places around here that I could still buy them. I did buy 100 pounds at the very, very beginning, and that's where I got most of my pink cells. And I paid $1.25 a pound, and most of the pink cells were from HP packs, and they were still in their kind of like this stuff packaging. Where's my other thing yet? All the batteries, all the HP packs were in the original packaging, kind of like this, so they were new old stock, I believe. Yeah. Oh, look, I caught up. Hopefully I read everything in here. If not, I don't know. Did I do a dance for all of those? Right? I had 3. Did I do 3 dances? I did 3 dances, right? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I did. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, my guy gives me free batteries, but it's mostly medical packs, which is awesome. But these are medical pack batteries right here, and they're new, or their capacity when brand new is only 1850, and you know, everybody wants 2000 above. So a lot of these are testing still kind of brand new, which is good, but I don't know. We'll have to see what I can do with them. Shrink wrap because I wouldn't want to have to resolder 200 fuses more than once. I don't really want to either. But you know what I might do? I don't know if I'll do that, but if I had used the yellow Kapton tape maybe across the bus bar, that would have saved it. And this stuff is, I don't know, less than a ½ inch, so it would be really thin on there. I might do that until I can get something more protective. That would have actually saved it right there. Piece of tape. Oh, was thinking, let's see, am I back? Go to some local hospital. Yes, the hospitals. Hospitals, schools. Go to the schools. And see who handles the rechargeable batteries for the equipment. You may score some 18650s that way. Yes, or go to their the IT department and find somebody there too. Why would you resolder them? Do you plan to destroy them every other day? I have resoldered 1 out of over 6,000 fuses so far. There's actually people that sleep in their cars waiting for the freebies. Are you kidding me? So it's like Black Friday every day at the recycle center. Just don't short out the packs like some people do. Yeah. I think there's been a few people that have done that, right? I think Peter did that when he was messing with the Baytrium stuff. Oh, that's kind of funny. I wish I had gotten it on camera though. That would have been a lot cooler. Being a lot cooler if I did. Crazy here. That is crazy. I tried schools, hospitals, and recyclers all the exact same way. That sucks. My packs are so even. My packs are so even if they touch sitting besides each other, nothing will happen. Right. You know what? Most of these packs, they were in the string. So if they did touch, technically it's the same. It would be the same voltage, but there is, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 packs that are reversed the other way because that's how it sits inside of my server rack. So I had to use a longer extension to go across the battery packs to make my series connection for the video. And if I didn't have it hooked up like that, I would have been fine. I was just about to tell you about Kapton tape. Yep, I got some. I'm like average Joe here. I make mistakes and short shit out unless I am super careful with what I build and build in insulation or insulation protection from my klutzy self. Yeah, I'm usually super careful. This time, I mean, I don't know how many people are in here now or who was here at the beginning. So my computer that I'm on right now, the cheap graphics card that's in there is, I don't know, it's kind of making stuff jerky on the screens, and it kind of makes like a rain. It looks like rain sometimes on my screen, so the graphics card is kind of going out. So I have this other cheap graphics card that I got from the recycler for free, of course, and it has these little wire, or it has the plug on here. Basically, I just found this and tried it. Maybe this is the wrong plug. I don't know. So I had it plugged in, and I had to rig in some wires into my computer so I could use more Molex plugs, and it didn't work. And this is at like 12:30, so I'm kind of freaking out. I wasn't really freaking out, but I was getting pissed because it wasn't working, and the computer was kind of freezing and stuff like that. And I moved and kind of tripped a little bit, and one of the packs moved over and kind of welded itself to the other pack. Shit happens. That's the first time this ever happened. I guess I'm not saying it won't happen again. Oh, where am I at? Alex, then look over how you assemble. It's easy to make sure you don't blow them up. Ron, I may have shorted a pack. Like I did. What did you do? What did you do? I want to hear it. Yeah, I have to, or else. Andy, let's see. The video I posted shows DIY tech and repairs trying to get to 18. Yeah, I've seen that video. Sorry, I didn't know that was a YouTube video. Yeah, I have seen that video. You've seen it as you're in the comments. Helpful to remind people that familiarity. Yeah, okay. Yeah, DIY, or Daniel, post your video in there for everybody to see. The one that you were trying to blow up the packs and stuff like that. And that's one good reason why you put fuses on there. I mean, of course, he's making them blow up, but it's just a matter of time until I F it up and short out a pack here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say it's going to happen to everybody, but, you know, I mean, you can only be so careful, and shit does happen. Ladders are dangerous, too. There you go. Yeah, but he changed all that. He's got some he's got the, were they pull-out stairs or something? I can't remember now. The ladder incident. Yeah, that was pretty hilarious. And it's cool that you got it on camera and shared it. And there's always stuff that I always ask myself, do I want to share this with people? And then I'm like, you know what, screw it. I don't care. People make mistakes all the time. So I blew up 200 fuses. 30 people online at the moment. Oh, okay, cool, because I don't have that page up right now anyway. 31. We have 31. Where am I at? Most people short and stuff up. They have become too comfortable with what they are doing. It's when you're paranoid you tend to keep things apart and manage things better. That is true. That was true, but this, I was a little paranoid because, I mean, this, you know, it was a lot of work. I mean, I had to build freaking everything on here. So I was kind of paranoid with that, and yeah. You need a proper power supply for that video card. You are probably right. So, I mean, it powered on and the fan came on. It just didn't show up whenever I turned on the computer. So you're probably right. It's probably the wrong, that's probably even the wrong plug for it. I don't even know what that plug goes for. I just found it in my hoard pile over there. So you're probably right. I probably need a correct power supply for it, which I don't have. Where am I at now? Average Joe made himself a spot welder. Just wasn't his intention. That is 100% correct. And if anybody was not here a little while ago, I did blow up 200 fuses, and whenever I bumped the pack, it did weld itself together. Yep, it welded itself, and I used a non-insulating, basically a piece of plastic, like a scraper, and just popped it down in there, and it came apart. Yeah, proper PSU, unless it's broken, then the correct power supply is, yes, 240 volts. I agree. Or hydrogen. My big bank can do 4,000 amps easy. Wonder how that would go shorting a single cell now when we talk about shorting things. Yeah, that would be ridiculous. Let's see. Remember that pack video shows the negative shorted onto the positive with a poor design? Fireman DIY Powerwall. Yes, I do. Yeah, that was the first pack that I remember ever seeing that did happen to with the that was in your video. I do remember that. That was one of the first videos I ever saw with a pack that was shorted out. Crazy. You should post that in here too. Okay. Ron, you should post that one in here if you can. That's a good one. Are you gonna make videos still? Because I don't think you've uploaded a video in a while, have you? Oh, let's see. I'm gonna murder another name here. I'm gonna go with, it's either I got 4 different ways I can pronounce this name. Riddick. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. Hello, thanks for hanging out or stopping in. That adapter cable could be the 8-pin ATX motherboard. You know what? Which is wired different to the video card. Yeah, WTF. You're probably right. All I knew that is I saw it and I knew that it was a 6-pin. And oh yeah, you know what? This has got, it's a 6-pin, but it's missing a wire, so you're probably right. And this has got actually 6 pins inside there. Son of a beach. Oh, well, okay. Are all of these like 12 volt and ground? Because I could just make it into that, couldn't I? Or is there like 5 volt and stuff like that in there? I should look that up, because I bet I could just make one, right? Out of this, I can make one. Oh, jeez. That's another thing I gotta make now. For a 1 gigabyte card. Is it worth it? I don't know. The big man, what is up, man? No, I don't have time to make videos. Just far too time consuming, as you would know. You are 100% correct. Making videos is a ton of work, I should say. Ton. And once I can get to that point where I can quit my job, it'll be outstanding. That's my goal. I mean, of course, I'm trying to make money on YouTube. And my goal is to kind of, I guess, make YouTube a career, if you will. But yeah, it's just a ton of work. I mean, you try to make as much money as you can, but it's gonna take a while. I think you need like 100,000 subscribers to maybe think about not having a job, depending on where you live. I think 100,000 subscribers, of what I've heard, is possibly pretty good. And somebody is texting me now. Might be able to quit my job after 100,000 subscribers, but I really don't know. Once I can equal the pay that I make right now, I'm quitting. That's it. I quit. Oh, having 2 drive cables like that, I doubt it's for the motherboard. See, yeah, I don't know. DIY tech and repairs. Yeah, making videos takes huge amount of time. Several hours. Yeah, it is. Several hours for a 10-minute video. Several. And then, if you make a little thumbnail picture for it, that can even take forever. For me, at least. Sent the link to you, Joe. Can't post here. Okay. Is that? Oh, that was probably you that sent me a message, huh? 1 second. Copy link. Hopefully this will transfer correct. Ooh, that's not right. That ain't right. Alright, I'm just going to have to click on it real quick and then I'll get the link there. Pause. Alright, so this is the fireman's video, and that one is where he shorted out one of his packs. So if nobody has seen that video, or if nobody has seen Daniel's video about the packs or cells that on fire, you should check those videos out. It just kind of gives you an idea of what can happen. Let's see. Yes, if your packs get to that state, you've got some more serious problems to deal with, like running for the fire escape. That's true. Message retracted. What is that? Is that something that I did? I don't know. Or did they retract it? I don't even know what that means. What wattage is your computer power supply? I think that card requires 500 watts minimum. Okay, then the one that's in this computer is only 300 watts. So that could be part of the problem. 500 watts for this thing? I mean, it is super old, so I guess it probably would. It is a EVGA GeForce GTS 250. 250. So I guess I could look it up to find out how many watts it does take. But I would imagine it's super old. Oh, you know what? I think I could seriously make a plug for this to use it. And I've got other power supplies over there, and I've got a big old Dell one that's got all sorts of wires coming out of it. I could probably use that. Let's see here. Sent the link. Okay, got it. DIY checking and repair. Beware that YouTube is like a fifth of the income for many people. Right. Yeah, I agree. I want to do stuff full time too. Not sure how it would go. You know what? I think it would go just fine. I really do. I mean, obviously, if you got more, I think you got more the Patreon subscriber or Patreon members than I do. So, and that's another thing, is if you get the YouTube money and Patreon, I mean, that it could be awesome, really awesome. I think we can do it. Let's do it. All right, Daniel, we're doing it. All right, so when we get X amount of subscribers, we're quitting. I am seriously going to quit whenever I get X amount of subscribers. Yep, I confirmed setting on Adobe Premiere for 6 hours, and that was just to do a video of test riding an e-skateboard. See? It's ridiculous. You guys would the amount of time that I spend on my videos, you guys wouldn't believe it at all. I can spend like 8 hours a day. Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Maybe. Screw it. Okay, so occasionally when we're at work, if we don't have anything going on, I can bring my laptop in and edit videos. And that's what I do at work, is I'll edit videos. And if we don't have anything going on for 8 hours, I edit a video. 8 hours for many days. Sometimes it can take many days for a video. Like I'm working on this video right here. So far I have already spent 16 hours, or no, 16 hours. At least 16 hours on that video so far, and it's going to be a long video, and I'm going to try to shorten it as much as I can, but it's probably going to be at least a 20 to 30 minute video, and there's nothing you can do about it, and it's going to take forever to make, because I'm going for, you got all the different angles, you're moving around, and then you come over and do a screen capture, and then you accidentally do a live stream, and then you do a live stream, and then you stop doing the live stream, and then you go back to screen capturing. So then I don't use the microphone that I'm using right now for any of the videos. If I do a screen capture, I actually have my camera sitting right next to me, so I'm actually talking to the camera doing screen capturing, so I have to match up. Yeah, I know. It's probably the worst way to do it, but I don't know any other way to do it. Unless I got a better microphone. That would be a better way to do it. But, so I have to match up the voices on the screen capture with my camera so I can replace the voices from my computer to the one that's on the camera. It's kind of a process, but and then so you're doing that, and then you got two videos on top of each other, and then you got two layers of sound. So if you make a cut in one spot and edit this spot out, you got to cut all 4 tracks right there, and then edit all 4 tracks, you know, and then drag the next 4 tracks up, you know, so everything kind of goes along together. It's a process. It can take a lot of time. But it's fun. You know what? I love doing it, so I'm gonna keep doing it no matter what, until my laptop breaks, and then I have to do something else. Yep. Let's see, where am I at? Sounds Aussie, that guy. I don't even know what that means. Hopefully that was the right video. If not, that's okay. I think it was, though. Let me click on it one more time to make sure. 24, yeah, 24 volt fire. Was that the right one? Where'd my screen go? Okay. True Blue Aussie. Let's see, 450 watt or greater power supply with a minimum of 24 amp on the 12 volt rail. I do have that big ass Dell power supply, and it probably has the freaking plugs right on it. Now that I'm thinking about it, it probably has it. It's huge. I don't know how many watts it is, but I know it's got a lot of amps coming out of it. If we check the count of subs I got today compared to the income and what I make on a normal week, I would need 20 times subs if the rate is linear. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what your Patreon is. My Patreon, I am up to 100, and I personally get $113 from Patreon. So I want to thank everybody for being a Patreon member. If you want to be a Patreon member, I have many options, but I think what is really awesome is if it's only $1. $1. That's super easy. That's like that's less than buying like probably a pack of gum nowadays. I don't know, I don't buy gum either, but okay, so instead of picking up the little candy bar at the checkout, pick up an average Joe Patreon dollar subscription, and then pick one up off of Daniel's too, and it would be awesome. $1. And okay, so speaking of Patreon, sorry, I'm not trying to sell anything like that. I mean, I hate actually asking for money or all that kind of stuff, but sometimes you have to. So I'm gonna start doing maybe like a few days early. Whenever I post a video, I'm gonna post it on the Patreon website for those members, so they get kind of like early access. Oh, there's a $5. Look at that, I'm doing a dance. See, I need some music. See, this time it popped up on the top, and it let me know. So, what the hell? Thank you very much. Okay, so anybody else need another channel to go watch? You should go watch DIY in the Ghetto. He is using all those really cheap Chinese cells that everybody gets suckered into on eBay and everywhere else, and they say like 10,000 milliamps. He's making a a Powerwall with those, so you should go check out his channel. But anyway, thank you DIY in the Ghetto. Thank you very much. And he is also a Patreon member as well. I was gonna say, what the hell was I getting ready to say? What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, early access to the videos, and it's only going to be a couple of days. So I mean, all the videos are still going to be posted on YouTube, but since everybody is, you know, kind of help supporting me do all this stuff, I figured why not throw it on there for a couple days first and then let it release on YouTube. And I did do that yesterday, the very first time. So there is a video on Patreon right now, and you get early access if you're a $1 or more supporter. And if you are a $25 supporter, then I will send you a free Average Joe t-shirt. But I won't send it to you until the first payment goes through. Otherwise, you could cancel, and I'd send you a free t-shirt for nothing. Which would be cool, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Whereabouts? I'm from Sydney, but working in Seattle for a couple years. Oh, Big Clive's latest video featured color changing nail varnish. Would be useful to paint some on the cells to show if any are getting hot. That is an awesome idea. You know what's funny about that is my wife just picked up some of that color changing stuff that that's called like mood, like those mood rings, but it's that mood paint. That is a freaking awesome idea. Of course, you would only see it on the outside ones, but that'd be an awesome idea. Let's see. I used to spend 8 hours on a 1-hour video, and there has been times where I spent a week on a video when I was learning chroma key. Yes. Yeah, I'm not, yeah, I can easily spend a week or more on a video. So that, that Star Wars video, that little tiny clip where I made a generic lightsaber, that right there was frame by frame, and it took, if I had more time to work on it, I could have made it a little better, but that, like, was it like 1 minute tops? Took for freaking ever, because you're editing like a lightsaber over something else, and you have to go frame by frame. So a lot of that stuff I had to go really slow when I was fake doing stuff, so I had something to actually follow in the video, because if you go fast, all you see is like a tracer, which might work, I don't know, but you didn't have anything to follow or edit on the video. So you could easily spend forever making a video. Let's see, Daniel, I'm off now, I need to go. Kid's birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday, kids. For sister today, but when I'm back, I'm prepping for the next video. So much to do. See, yeah, me and DIY Tech and Repairs, if we were in the same, if we were neighbors, we would seriously take over the world. Because he knows all the crap about like Raspberry Pis and computer stuff. I don't know any of that stuff. And I can do like everything mechanical. So we would seriously take over the world, I think. It's probably a good time. It's probably a good thing we don't live there, because the world would have been taken over. Kids bath time. I'm out. All right, man. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. And again, anybody else that is hanging out. How many people do we have in here anyway? I have no clue. 29. I have a Dell server, and its PSU is not the same plug wiring as a normal PC, so beware. I'm going to check what's different, as I need to replace my server PSU. I don't know. It could be. I could grab that power supply if you want to see it. I could. And DIY in the ghetto, you could have put like a text in there, like, "Hey, look at me" or something. By the way, Joe, you got more Patreons, but I just got slight more on Patreon as of now. But you're getting there and will go past me very soon. Well, I freaking hope so. Yeah, at the beginning I had the Patreon thing, but I didn't even know how to like really set it up. And technically, I don't know if it's really set up very well right now. I don't know. So if somebody wants to look at my Patreon page and let me know if it looks okay, I really don't know. I love my real fake Powerwall. Thank you very much. You know what? I think it's pretty awesome, because nobody else that I know of is doing that. So you're going to prove everybody wrong once you get it all done. Eric, early access would be cool. Yes, yeah, I do have a video that is on there right now, and I will probably, in 24 hours or so, release it. And I'm not even going to say anymore. I'm not going to even tell you what it's about. Even though I could, but... And it's a long video, too, on there right now. Uh-oh, somebody's messaging me again. You should add a short link to it. Can be done Patreon instead of that. U equals link. Oh, a short link in Patreon. See, now you're using big words again. I don't know how to add a short link. I don't even know what that means. But I could give you my page. Okay, let me just... I don't even know how to get my frickin' page. See? I'm a frickin' idiot. Look at this. I can't even get to my Patreon page because I don't know how to get the actual link from it. Oh, actually, yeah, I do. 1 second. I can get it for you right now. Not that anybody has to go there and... Uh-oh, he's probably telling me how to do it right now because I'm the idiot. I can show you that later and some other, but I'm off now. Alright, man, yeah, let me know later because you know, computer stuff blows my mind. Uh-oh, now I'm getting other messages. Okay, so somebody's on Google Plus, probably. I didn't message you, but but now I am. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, Daniel, let me know how to do all that stuff because, you know, I'm an idiot. Alright, well, we'll see you later, Daniel. Thank you for hanging out and showing me stuff. So I'm going to put my Patreon page on here. I'm not asking anybody to sign up or anything like that. I just want to know if how it looks, really. If I can even get to it. Edit. Oh, that's it? What is that? That doesn't look like it. Alright, so this is Control Paste, Control V. I think that should be my Patreon page if I copied that correctly. I don't do this every day. Log on Patreon. Oh, okay. I'll do that here in just a short amount of time. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. Okay, sorry, I'm not even talking to you guys. I'm kind of talking to the other screen here, in which I'll come back. All right. Where am I at? Oh god, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Where am I at? Okay, early access. Yes, yes, Joe. I agree. Easy access. Easy access would be better. The Ghetto, nice channel. I see you use Arduinos. Some of us use, I'm going to say ESP32s now. I don't even know what that is either. I use ESP as well. Need to get cell sleeves that change color when they get hot. That would be cool. Already in the process. If you follow the DIY forum, you can check it out. You can use 2 computer power supplies. Kinda, yeah. I would totally Joey rig it, but it will allow you to use the card. My friends like to say I Joey rig everything. I have not used the word Joey rig, but I probably am going to now. But it gets you going. Let me. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me grab this Dell power supply real quick. Alright, it's me see, where's the wattage? Where is the total wattage on this thing? Oh, 1,000. Sorry, 1,000 watts. This is 1,000 watts. 5-volt rail is 16 amps. 12-volt rail is... Oh, it's got 3 different 12-volt rails. Or 5. And they're all 18s. 18 amps each. Alright, so on the ends here, there is 2 plugs that were... I had to shove in here because they were cut. Which, these are these 6-pin plugs too. So I could technically probably use these. And there's all kinds of different stuff on here that I could possibly use. There's a 6-pin, but you know, I don't know if these technically go to that. I'm sure it'll fit. But it just says P15 10 amps, P16 10 amps. These ones say P4 6 amps, P3 6 amps. So maybe that's not right for those. I don't know. So I have this big ass power supply I could probably use. It's huge. Boom. Oh crap! I lost my spot. Hey Joe, hot here today in Adelaide. Adelaide, did I say that right? Or did I murder it? How hot? Joe, who I send this image link to and post it to show the green sleeves I'm using. Oh, do you need there you go. 28. Is that how many people I got in here? Is it only 28? I got 29. There's 29 in here. I had my microinverters changed in the heat today. How many? Why, were they bad? Anyone who wants to discuss cell, solar, blah blah blah, Arduinos, etc., jump on Discord channel through an invite on my channel's about page, which has invite link. I don't even know what Discord is. Which I could probably go to your channel and click the link and find out, huh? Look at you. Uh-oh, crap. My thing moved. Okay, I need you, Joe, DIY Tech and Repairs, to help me build a cross between Knight Rider and HAL from 2001 Space Odyssey into a 33-foot Class A motorhome minus the e-wheel. I mean, yeah, I could do like mechanical stuff. People call them fake cells because they're low capacity. Doesn't mean they're fake. They just are mislabeled, but they do work. Yeah, and that is 100% correct. It is. Joe, I was in your video. Oh, it was in your video description already. Oh, is it? See, I don't even know that. Because my page here, last time I set this thing up. Oh, look at that. He is 100% correct. It's in the video description. See, look at that. I'm an idiot. And I have 29 people watching this idiot. But it's live. It's not at the end of the videos. You get to see it in real life. Let's see. Oh yeah, 2 people in New Jersey. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Make a Google Assistant with a Raspberry Pi, like I did. Then use ITTT website, and you can manage control of your house and other things. Or Red Node, which is super cool control. Yep, see, that's language I don't even understand. Oh, ESP32 equals micro plus Wi-Fi in one module. That's cool. Let's see. I just click enter. Sorry, DIY Tech and Repairs. That is plenty powerful for that card. Yeah, it should be. Joe, so forth modules that can control things, turn on things. Your Batrium uses ESP module. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it does turn on and off things if you want it to. I haven't figured any of that out yet, but I will. That PSU already has the plugs for that video card, but which, okay, so which one? Any of them? Because the wires are different colors. See, look at that. There's my famous word, Just make sure to trace the power cables. The PSU already has the plugs. Yeah, just using Echo can do it. Apparently Echo is better than the home automation, but I think Google's catching up. Don't tell anyone. I said that. I work for Amazon AWS. I'm not telling anybody, like 31 people, I'm not telling anybody that. 6-pin connector on power supplies are 12 volt and ground. All of them are 12 volt and ground, so like what, half and half? Well, see, that's what this was. It's got just the 2 yellow 12 volts, and then it's got 4 grounds, so maybe I'm just missing one 12 volt. Is that what I'm missing, is one 12 volt on this thing? Not that I really need to use this, but I just need maybe one of the bigger ones that have more amps. Is that pretty much all I need? Those cards use combined rails for more amps. Yeah, see, there you go. 41 was expected top. And Adelaide. Oh crap, he didn't do it. Do what? What did I not do? What did I not do? Good morning from South Carolina. Good morning, Darren. Joe, Discord is like IRC text chatting, but normally used for gamers to talk to each other with other voice. Okay, there's a bunch of us that use it to hang out and discuss our projects and ask questions. Okay, I got it. Who is pissed? Oh, is he here? What was his name? I forget his name. That dude was hilarious. He was awesome. So maybe he technically wasn't really pissed, but man, those comments were awesome. Oops, not red node. Node-red? Node-red? I don't, more language? I don't know. Yep, Discord is seriously impressive. Let's see. N is the first letter in Myfi's name, and J is for... Oh, okay. There you go. Then Full Wilder is my last name. There you go. Lovely showing. Thank you. The cats are in good health, I see. Really enjoying the audio. Great mix of levels and such. Thank you. Yeah, I am really surprised I don't have a cat down here right now. Oh, speaking of cats, we have a couple of stray cats that we're feeding now. I mean, we don't always do that, but it's frickin' ridiculous cold out, so I guess if I can help a cat out, I will. So we're feeding 2 cats that we know of. One cat comes back every day, a couple times a day, so we give him food anytime he shows up, and we give him warm water. Yep, we're cat people. I believe it is the black 6-pin plug on the PSU. Alright, well, there's 2. It's probably any one of these 2. Oh. I could probably use any one of these 2. And these say 10A, which is probably 10 amps, right? And I'm guessing the wire colors, maybe those don't matter. Is that right? And then I could probably just reattach these if I need them for something else, right? I could use any one of these 2. Let's see. PSUs generally have 2 sets of power leads that are either 6 or 8 pin. Some PSUs only have 2 of these, some have 3, which 2 are for video cards. My video card has 2 of those plugs. Most video cards are 6-pin and 8-pin connection. I would meter it out and make sure It's not different voltage. Yes, 3 grounds and 3 yellows, but some connectors have a missing pin in the middle, and that's what that connector has. It's missing a pin. That plug is correct. Only problem, it will not pull enough power if the power supply has weak rails. I have used this to run that last TP4056 charger I built for Linux Pro. I don't know if he's still in here. And I did use this, and it ran just fine. And that one had, oh, I forget how many it had. 20 or 24, 28, 30, hut, hike. It ran that one just fine. The only thing it would do is heat up the SATA connections, which of course it's going to heat up those because those are garbage. SATA connections are, or at least what I read. Especially on those mining rigs, you don't want to use SATA, I guess, right? Unless you use like one SATA per card or something. That plug is correct. Okay, got that one. You made me admin. What's that's what you did. Yeah, I did, because you were going to share something, right? I agree. Plug a big PSU and the right plug for the video card and it should work. Otherwise the video card is probably dead, especially if the PC beeps at you. Error codes. Yeah, okay, well whenever I plug this in I'll see what kind of beeps it gives. Oops, should have said wifey. I thought that's what you said, wifey. Okay, Joe, I'm off. Good to see you again. Alright, man, DTech30, thank you for hanging out and stopping in and whatnot. I will see you later. Yes, either one of those 2 plugs. Okay, perfect. I will do that. How long have we been doing this? Almost 2 hours. I'm probably going to make it short here pretty soon, because 2 hours. Because some people like to rewatch live streams like I do, and if it's too long, people get bored with them. Like some of my other, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Some of those other live streams were like, what, 5-6 hours? Or maybe 4 hours or something. That is ridiculous. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. And I think you could do like commercials and all that crap through these too, which hopefully I'll never do. Any one of them will work. Okay, yes, either one of those 2. Correct plugs. That 1000 watt is overkill. It will handle it just as long as the wiring is right. Awesome. Joe, you should see my mining. You had a freaking mining rig? Yeah, I want to see it. With 12 video cards in it. Should be a load in your shorts after that. You know what? I really want to do this mining thing. I got a GTX 1080 Ti and it one of the fastest on the market so far, and I only have 750 watts. Yeah, my left eye is telling the right eye to give up. Right, might go to bed. I have 12 1080 Founder Edition cards in my 2 rigs. Hey, you know what? You should donate some of those to me, and maybe I could trade you or something for something. You want to trade something? Anybody want to trade something for some video cards that I can mine with? I'll trade something. I got 2500 watt 12 volt modified sine wave inverter. I've got a 1000 watt modified sine wave inverter that the fans stay on it. What else do I got? I got stuff. Anybody want to trade? See you all, Joe. I PM'd you on the DIY power wells. Okay, I will go there and check. More like a load on your PG&E bill with a mining rig like that. I bet it is. I bet it is. But I mean, if you got that much going on, you're probably paying for that electricity bill pretty easily. I like how everybody says it pays for the electric bill, but they keep it in the wallet. Which, I mean, that's what you would do anyway, right? The hold, long hold, is that what they call it? I don't know all the terms yet. How many people? We got 29 still in here. That's good. I mean, I've had a steady 29, 30. I guess that's pretty good, right? Because I hardly ever do these. So do you guys think I should do this like every Friday night or sometime on the weekend? I mean, I probably could do it every week. paying 8 cents a kilowatt. I don't even know what mine is. Oh, that was another thing I was going to do, was bring one of my bills down. I forgot. I'll have to do that. I don't know what I pay. You know what? I just make the money, and it's directly deposited into my account for my work. And the wife, she just pays everything. I never see the bills. I don't even know how much I make, technically, because I don't really care. To be honest, I just want to tinker. That's all I ever want to do is tinker. Build shit. I'm still fucking with these things. I need to put it down. Alright. 80 cents. Sorry, yep, yeah, right. 80 cents. 80 cents. Sorry. I think I said 8, right? It would have been 0.08 for 8 cents. Oh, see, look, I was right. 0.08. 8 cents. 80 cents a kilowatt. Yeah, that is ridiculous. Right, Joe, I'm off. These fields aren't going to metal detect themselves. If any of you views fancy giving me a sub, it would be much appreciated. Bye, everyone. All right, so if anybody is into metal detecting, the big man is doing that on his YouTube channel, so everybody should go definitely check out him and subscribe. I showed him my cheap metal detector. It works, just not very good. I usually take it with us on the boat and go on the beach. Or at the little, like, drinking area. I'll take it out there because I know people have lost wedding rings and stuff over there. I haven't found one yet, but whatever. Let's see. No point in ever doing solar if your electric bill is that low. I agree, but I don't agree. See, for me, it's more about, I mean, I love to just tinker or build shit, and if I could go off grid, eventually I will. You know, even if because our electricity might be pretty close to what he's paying, and my goal is still to go off grid, because I don't know. I don't want to pay for anything else. I'm cheap. Darren says yes every week. Joe, you can do it on your Powerwall to save some money. Yes, if I got to resolder 200 fuses first, but yes. I'm still old school. I'm using the GTX 460 Ti and GTX 560 Ti with a few AMD RX 570. You know what? You get like what, 10 mega hash with those cards? Is that right? So if you got a bunch of those, I don't see what the problem is. I think you just, I think the wattage is more. Is that all it is? It is 12 volt Google PCI Express power connector 6-pin output. PCI Express power connector 6-pin output. Okay, I will Google that. Oh, is it 12 volt? Sorry, I read that wrong. PCI Express power. I honestly don't know. Alright, cheers, man. We'll see you later, the big man. The RX 570 are pretty good cards. I have seen on YouTube that they are not bad. I use those in my media centers. Worth going off grid just to give the fossil fuel. Yes, exactly. That is exactly correct. Luke Gra, hello, what is up? Yeah. Oh, I got another little message over here. Hopefully I can get it before he goes away. Yeah. Yes. 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 I just typed in yes. That's it. Yeah, that is another thing that I want to do, or another reason why I want to go off-grid, because exactly that. Like, okay, well, you'll find out in the next video that's coming out maybe tomorrow, that's on Patreon right now. Back in like 2000, it kind of started in 2006-7 time frame. You know, I started kind of getting into like I'll admit that I was getting into like the conspiracy type stuff, and I kind of, you know, got really into thinking that shit was going down. Okay, shit is gonna be going down. So I kind of got into this prepping mode, and I was, you know, building a solar backup and getting my hot water heater system because I just wanted to be prepared. I bought all sorts of extra food and water, and I still have it in a little room back there. It's kind of like a, I don't even know if it's a storm shelter or not, but it's a room in my basement. I have all kinds of crap shoved in there, and I put electricity in there, and I made from my 12-volt system. I put, well, I just used the same wiring for the electricity. I made it in there so if I had to stay in this room for X amount of time, you know, with the wife, we could. And so, yeah, I don't even know where I started off with this story, but part of it was getting off the grid and not having anything to do with the government, big oil, all that kind of stuff. And now I'm over it, and we're all not gonna die, and shit's not gonna blow up and die, and we're all good. So now I just call myself a hoarder. Mining consumption is still a worry, though. I don't know. I don't know because I've never mined. I'm still old school. Oh, I already read that one, I think. BRB. Okay. How is the cold? It sucks. Alright, let's see what the current temperature now for 3 a.m. And I can't breathe through my nose again. I think we've gone up in temperature. It is now 8 degrees and it feels like 9. So we're above 0, so that's good. But I think it's supposed to go back down later on this week. Yeah, holy crap, man. We have not had this type of cold in quite a while. And you'll find out in my next video. Yeah, we haven't had this cold, like negative 29. That is the real feel, was negative 29 in quite a few years. So yeah, it sucks. Sucks big time. I'd love to move somewhere where it's warm all the time because I have a bad back. I have 5 almost herniated discs in my lower back. And the cold weather just, it sucks. It sucks. So like in the wintertime when we're busy at work, I usually don't come down here because I'm just beat after work because my back hurts too much. And it's cold down here right now. Really cold. I should probably turn the freaking heater back on. Oh, let's see. Did he called himself a hoard? Yeah, I did. Hoarder. I'm a hoarder in training, actually. I'm not a full-blown certified hoarder. I'm a hoarder in training. Michael, nice to see you again, Joe, but I have to get some sleep. I'm not as hardcore as you, apparently. All right, man. We'll see you guys. We'll see you later, and thanks for stopping in. I actually, at 6 Celsius. Okay, I gotta look up Celsius in. Oh, I should do it on the computer. Huh? I don't even know what that is in Celsius. What is that in Celsius? Does anybody know? But you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna call it a day right now because it's 2 hours. I really have to go pee. And I would like to possibly do something before I have to go to bed. But I'm thinking about doing the live streams, you know, once a week if I can. Most of the time it will be kind of in this same time frame when I get off work on a Friday night, Saturday morning in the United States, which I know a lot of people in the United States may or may not be awake then. So occasionally I might be able to do it during the daytime. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But 42 degrees Fahrenheit. I would take 42 degrees Fahrenheit. It would be a heat wave right now. 21 in South Carolina. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to try to do the live streams once a week if I can. I think I am going to get off of here. So if you guys have any other questions real quick before I do go, or if you want me to try to pronounce somebody's name, you could throw it in there and watch me try to say it real quick. Alright. That's it. I'm out. I think I'm out. It's been 2 hours and 5 minutes. Meow. So I will see you guys on maybe next week. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on all the videos if you want to. You don't have to. It's not a requirement. And check, and if you want to be a Patreon member or person, that would be awesome too. Even just $1. $1. Try to say oh fuck. Alright, here goes. There's probably silent letters in there that I don't know about, so I'm gonna say Trizempic. How was that? Was that murder? Or what? How can I use lithium battery for 12-volt solar system? Crash KSA. Ego 1 t-shirt. Oh yeah, I needed to redo the t-shirt giveaway because I haven't heard from that guy yet. Which maybe I'll try to do that again in the next couple days. 12 volt for lithium. Like everybody says, it's really tough because you could either do 3S or 4S. If you do 4S, you can't completely charge the batteries full, which, I mean, technically you don't want to go up to 4.2 most of the time anyway, so 4, 8, 12, 16. So yeah, you would have to go to DIY in the Ghetto. He's doing a 12 volt system, and I don't remember if it's 3S or 4S. It's just really tough because you can't match the voltages with the inverter. So if you do a 3S, you have to charge, you don't have to, but you mainly charge the batteries up to 12.6 because that would be 4.2 volts per cell. And then on the lower side, I think it's the inverter shuts off. Well, it just depends on the inverter, but it's just really tough to match the inverter with a 12 volt system. It's easier, I think, to do a 24 volt system. And obviously I would recommend, did I just hear a cat? I would recommend a 48 volt system, but I mean, I know not everybody can do that. When I first started, my initial plan was 12 volt, and then I started getting all these UPSs for free, and then I just changed it to 48 volt. But 12 volt is really hard to do. My dad is doing a 12 volt system. He has a 3S system, and he's really happy with it. He charges his up to 12.6, and I don't remember what the low end is. Okay, yeah, DIY in the Ghetto says 10 volt, most of them shut off. There you go. That is my last name. Champion, like everyone else calls me, though. Champion? Alright, Champion. I'll call you Champion. I don't care. 14 volt. There you go. See? Mine is 3S and is good. See? Yeah, he's got a 3S system. And I would imagine it's doing just fine. I think maybe, I don't know if you have to pay attention to the voltage more. I really don't know, because I haven't. The only thing I've done 12 volt for the lithium was a UPS, and it didn't, I mean, it worked on there, but I didn't use solar or anything like that. I was just trying to see what would happen if you just left it plugged into the wall, and what voltage it would go to and what voltage it would shut off. I don't even remember. It wasn't all that great, so the 24 volt UPS worked way better. Yeah, 24 volt minimum, 7S and BMS. Yes, I would kind of go along with that. I would rather see 24 volts over 12 volt. And the higher voltage you go, the less amperage you have to pull typically. You can use smaller wires. You know, you don't have to use as huge wires. Ice Pipe 2, keep up the good work. Powerwall work, good night. Alright, man, I will do that, and I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you very much. Max on my inverter is 15 volt. Okay. I'm planning to use 2 Nissan Leaf batteries in series. See, there you go. Yeah, if I could find some car lithium batteries, holy crap, man, that would be awesome. I have seen some on Craigslist, and I called about it. The guy wanted some ridiculous amount of money for it, so I just said no thanks. Or use LifePo. There you go. Yeah, there you go. The LifePo cells. 12 volt, 4S. There you go. That would be a little bit better. I always forget the LifePo cells, because I've only got 4 of them. I just got them like a month ago, so I don't know too much about them. I'm looking for the summer. Oh, I'm looking for the summer, a 48 volt one. What are you looking for? 48 volt what? Inverter or UPS? Thank you, lovely showing again. All right, okay, for real this time, I'm gonna get off of here, and yeah, so I can do some stuff before it's too late and I have to go to bed. So I appreciate everybody stopping in again. This time I'm okay, inverter. This time I'm getting off for real, and yeah, if you have any other questions or anything like that, you can always try to find me on the About Me page and email me there. I do get a lot of emails, of course, so if for some reason I don't reply, it's because I didn't get it. I try to reply to every email and every single comment again. So if you have a question, go ahead and just send me the email, and I'll try to get to you as soon as I can. All right, so I will talk to you guys later. Look for Toyota batteries, then you can find cells for, oh, there you go, 20 bucks or so. That would be cool. Yeah. But, okay, yeah, I keep talking and then I forget what I'm doing. All right, so I am going to get off here as soon as I find the button. And, all right, so I will talk to you guys later. If you have any questions, send me an email, and if you want to be a Patreon member, that would be super awesome. Alright, we'll see you guys later. Have a good night, and thank you for hanging out. We'll see you later. Where'd my button go? See, it's almost like an outtake already, right? There it is. Found it. Alright, we'll see you later.